Facebook. It's almost like a replay. Just pretend the last stream didn't happen. You're on the Lonely Hearts Club. Welcome back, Facebook, YouTube. We had some connection issues, so we're just down to 2 streams. Just like the old days. Ready for a repeat? Wop, bop, loo, bop, lop, bop, bop, to the rooter. I'm Rudy. 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 To the fruity. I'm Rudy. Wop, bop, loo, bop, lop, bop, bop. Got a girl named Sue. I know just what to do. I got a girl named Sue. I know just what to do. Knows how to love me, yes I did. Nobody don't know what you're doing to me. To the fruity, oh Rudy. To the Rudy, oh Rudy. To the fruity, oh Rudy. To the Rudy, oh Rudy. To the fruity, oh Rudy. Wop, bop, loo, bop, lop, bop, bop. Got a girl named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. I got a girl named Daisy. Almost drives me crazy. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. Nobody don't know what she's doing to me. To the fruity, oh Rudy. To the Rudy, oh Rudy. To the fruity, oh Rudy. To the Rudy, oh Rudy. To the fruity, oh Rudy. Wop, bop, loo, bop, lop, bop, bop. Got a girl named Sue. She knows just what to do. I got a girl named Sue. She knows just what to do. Rock to the east, rock to the west. She's the one that I love best. To the Rudy, oh Rudy. To the Rudy, oh Rudy. To the fruity, oh Rudy. To the Rudy, oh Rudy. To the fruity, oh Rudy. Bop, bop, loo, bop, lop, bop, boo. How y'all doing tonight? She's got that look, and she knows what I'm thinking. That's all it took. But now I'm in for some pain. She's got me hooked. Oh, just a little weekend. And now I am losing mama at my home game. Hello to Thailand. And that girl can build you up so high. She can take you down so low. Yeah. With her sweet little smile, she got a heart so cold. Yeah. She's got the soul. Oh, she's got the pretty, yes she do. And it's plain to see she ain't the one for me. My honky tonk can't tell. She's as a rock and roll as me. Oh, that's right. She's got those moves when she's rocking that body. Yeah, yeah. She loves the blues. When I sing Purple Rain, she had me, oh, she had me fooled, yeah. She thought she got me, yeah. But baby, I'm a free bird. You don't know, and that bird you can't change. Sing it, Skinner. That girl can build you up so high, she can cut you down so low. With her sweet little smile, she got a heart so soul. Oh, she's got the prettiest, you know, and it's plain to see she ain't the one for me. No, the honky-tonk can't tell. She's as a rock and roll. She's as a rock and roll as me. How y'all doing out there tonight? Welcome to the Lonely Hearts Club. My name is Chris Ellis. I think we're finally on track now. Only on 2 streams tonight. We started out, this is the second time. If you've watched the first one, then you just literally saw a repeat. So, but we are on YouTube and Facebook, and that's the 2 original streams, so that's good enough for me. Hope y'all are well tonight. It's Friday night. Can you believe it? Hello, Terry Williams Richardson over on Facebook, Gary Savage, and again, hello to Arunwan over in Thailand on YouTube. Shout out to my viewers over there. Appreciate you. I'm excited about tonight's show, man. I really am. I think... I hope you'll like some of the music I got picked out. It is live viewer request, though, so if you got a song that you want to hear, we'll leave it to 1 per person. If there get to be a lot of people on, if you got a song you want to hear, let me know, and I'll do it. We're on our regular night tonight, Friday night. We had one last night. We had a special show last night. Hello, Miss Virginia. Climate, good to see you on. Hope I said your last name right there. We had a special show last night, but Friday nights are our usual night. It's good to be here with y'all. I hope y'all are well. Down here in the underground bunker, here in the lair, here in Cumberland Gap, Tennessee, right here on the border of Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia. Yeah. You know, I don't mention that a lot, Arun Wan. I promise it's not like a boasting or any kind of cocky thing. We got to get Elvis there in the picture. There he is. I had my mom had that made from a show. That's just like a throw, and it's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. So, you know, you got to hang it up, man. You got to do it. You got to. I like it. I think it's cool. Getting your next song queued up here. Anybody that wants to come on tonight, of course, can. I don't know if you can, though, on Facebook anymore, but if you can figure out how to do it, you're more than welcome to come on, hang out with me. And on YouTube, I don't think there's a way to do it. But I do appreciate the shares. If y'all want to share them, please feel free. Share these streams, tag your friends, get some people on. Let's have a good time. Tell me where you're watching from. I'm always curious to see what kind of reach we're getting. Before I get to this next song, I want to say, first of all, the 2 songs that I started with tonight, rest in peace to LittleRichard. I'm going to talk about him a little bit more here in just a minute, but man, we lost a good one. I think he was 87 years old. We lost the first person ever that inspired me in what I do. Shout out to Harlan. Didn't see you on here, Miss Brenda. Good to see Harlan being represented. That's the thing. Facebook doesn't tell me anymore who's all watching. So if you're watching, let me know and tell me. All right. And that last song I played is Rock and Roll Is Me. That's an original song by me. I said last night I'm going to start playing more original music on the streams. At least a few songs. After all, that's what it's about anyway, so this is one that you'll know, though. Hope you liked that last song, too. Let me know what you thought of it. I got a LittleRichard story coming up for you. About some BobSeger, though. Gypsy wind is blowing warm tonight. Sky is starlit and the time is right. Still you're telling me that you have to go. Before you leave, there's something you should know. Who feels like singing with me tonight? There's something you should know, babe. Type it out. let's hear it. Seen you smiling in the summer sun. Seen you longing flying when you're on. I made my mind up and it's meant to be. Someday, lady, you'll accompany me. Say, someday, lady, you'll accompany me. Where the rivers meet the sound and sea. You're high above me now, you're wild and free. Oh, someday, lady, you'll accompany me. Someday, lady, you'll accompany me. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Miss Everyone. We'll make it to Thailand someday. People say that love's a losing game. You start with fire and you lose the flame. The ashes smolder, warm soon gone. You end up cold and lonely on your own. I'll take my chances, babe, I'll risk it all. Win your love or I'll take the fall. I made my mind up and it's meant to be. Someday, lady, you'll accompany me. That's right, say. Someday, lady, you'll accompany me. It's written down somewhere, it's got to be. High above me, flying wild and free. Oh, someday, lady, you'll accompany me. Someday, lady, you'll accompany me. Hey! You will accompany me, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Some BobSeger. How about a double dose of some BobSeger, man? I was feeling that one. I was digging on that one. I hope y'all were too. I promise I got a story to tell here in just a minute about some LittleRichard. That made me smile, everyone. Thank you for that. I would love to play in Thailand. That would be too cool, too cool. And I believe someday it'll happen, man. You know, I believe it. I'll come over there and put on a show. You find the venue, you find the place. We get enough money, we'll be there. Here's to you. Who all's drinking what tonight? Let me know in the comments below. I'll tell you what I'm drinking on here in just a minute. It's good too. How about some more BobSeger? BobSeger, man, just takes me to another place that not a lot of artists have been able to. It's like you can live, just the picture can be painted with his music, you know? Puts you right there in the scenery that he's talking about. Took a look down a westbound road, right away I made my choice. Headed out to my big two-wheeler, I was tired of my own voice. Took a beat on the northern plain and just rolled that power on. 12 hours in Mackinac City, stopped in a bar to have a brew. Met a girl and we had a few drinks, and I told her what I decided to do. She looked out the window a long, long moment, then she looked into my eyes. She didn't have to say a thing. I knew what she was thinking. Roll me away, won't you roll me away tonight? I too am lost and I feel double crossed, and I'm sick of what's wrong and what's right. Never even said a word, we just walked in and got on that bike. And we rolled. And we rolled clean out of sight. out there with me tonight and say, rode across the high plains, deep into the mountains, felt so good to me, finally feeling free, somewhere along a high road, Mr. Still alone on the mountaintop, staring out at the great divide. I could go east, I could go west, it was all up to me to decide. Then I saw a young hawk flying and my soul began to rise. Pretty soon, my heart was singing, roll me away, I'm gonna roll me away tonight. Gotta keep rolling, gotta keep riding, keep searching till I find what's right. And as the sunset faded, I spoke to the faintest first starlight. I said, next time, but I must add up, next time we'll get it right. Oh, we'll get it right. Roll Me Away, one of the great Bob Seger songs, man. You know, that one of my favorite takeovers that we ever on these streams was the Bob Seger takeover, which is now the LHC Present shows that I done with my dad, my uncles, and they just didn't even know what to expect. I remember I went out there and I said, all right, we're going to live stream. Because my dad, uncles, they loved to live stream with me. And I enjoyed it with them too. You know, it was always a blast. I said, but here's the thing. We're only going to play Bob Seger songs. And they said, what? You know, because, I mean, they like Bob Seger, of course, but probably not as big of a Bob Seger fan as I've been. And I tell you what, I gave old Bob a CD. I saw him play Hotel California. Okay. We can do Hotel California. We'll do that. Y'all, you gonna sing with us though, right, Arun Juan? We'll play it, but I gotta see a lot of singing. Give me a little while. We'll get that one. Give me a few minutes. We'll get it. So a few years ago, I saw Bob Seger in concert, which was awesome. Thank you, Virginia, which was awesome. I mean, you know, he was a little older. He didn't play all of his good songs. He played most of them. He didn't play Night Moves, which sucked. I wanted to hear Night Moves, Bob. But anyway, I gave his CD to, and I've told this story before, but I want to correct myself. I want to go on the record to correct myself tonight. I gave his CD to one of his sound guys that was working the sound booth. And it's been probably over 10 years ago when I saw this concert. I saw him give it to Bob Seger. I thought at the time he kind of tossed it, and I thought at the time that he might have been throwing it away because he tossed it down. And I thought that's what I saw, but to be honest, I can't say for sure. And I still love Bob Seger's music. Even if he threw my CD away or not, I love Bob Seger's music. But I'm hoping that you know, wherever he tossed it, hopefully not in a trash can, wherever he tossed it, he went back and picked it up and listened to it later on. I love Bob Seger's music no matter what. He's just great, man. Just great. So I want to talk about this real quick. LittleRichard. I want to talk about kind of my story on LittleRichard. You know, I can do that. Diana, give me a little while here, and I'll do that one. We'll play all the Seger tunes, man. I don't care. This is live your request, by the way. I got some cool songs lined up, but it's live your request, so you all can kind of control it. And I'm just thankful to have you all here with me on a Friday night. We'll get in a lot of them here. I'm gonna be with y'all for over the next hour, so it's gonna be fun. But anyway, LittleRichard, I want to tell this story, and then I'll get back to playing. I started my career. This is before I was even writing songs. I started writing when I was 14. And I learned guitar when I was 14. I started out on drums, though, as far as instruments go, when I was 11. I've been singing since I was 3. It's a lot of numbers to keep up with. But who really, I guess, pushed me, and I just admired him and was inspired by him and even impersonated him in my early years was the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, back there. Shout out to you, King. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. There he is. That's all he says. Thank you very much. But before him, my papa Clyde, who hasn't been with me since I was 7 years old, he bought me my first cassette at a little gas station up the street here. And it had all the 60s tunes, man, even maybe some 50s stuff. And that's what I grew up on. That's what I loved. And that's still, I still hold that music close to my heart. Well, there's my mama on. Hey, mama. Y'all be praying for my mama's little dog, Tiny. She's been sick past few days, and that was Marley's buddy. So be praying for Tiny if you would. And Mama too. Sure she'd appreciate it. So Papa Clyde, I had gotten this cassette, and it had Splish Splash, I Was Taking a Bath, and it had an Elvis song. It had Don't Be Cruel, all the good stuff. I think I've still got it. I'm almost positive. I'm 99.9% positive I still got it. It had Skeeter Davis. Don't they know it's the end of the world? And the song Up on the Roof. It had The Letter that I played on here. Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. It had so many good tunes on it, man. I'm sure it had My Girl. Talking about my girl. It had all of them. Just a cassette tape. And that cassette tape, that one cassette tape, inspired all this. All these years later, since the time I was 3 years old. And I sung LittleRichard. LittleRichard's TuttiFrutti was on there. And that was the song that resonated the most. That was the song that I loved the most on there. I loved the whole. So to do it earlier, that's the first time I've done it on a live stream. That's probably the first time I've sung it really since I was little. Didn't even know if I could for sure still sing it. Probably sung a little better when I was younger. But LittleRichard inspired all that, man. And he'd get on that piano and his whole swagger, his whole style. He had boas on. The dude was wearing makeup. I read the other day when he passed, he was kicked out of his house at 12 years old by his dad for being gay. LittleRichard wasn't gay. He was flamboyant. He was wild, but he wasn't gay. As far as, we know, as far as the public knows. But, man, he had a style about him. And he had a long life and inspired a lot of people. And I will always say my first inspiration in music was LittleRichard. So thank you, LittleRichard, for what you've done for me. Papa Clyde buying that cassette all them years ago. I sung my first live performance was at preschool. At our preschool graduation, I was 5, and I was singing LittleRichard's TuttiFrutti and singing You Are My Sunshine to this little blonde girl. I ain't going to name the names. She never knows. She might pop in on one of these someday. But, that's first early days, man, of shows. So thank you all for letting me share that. And then right after to play a song I wrote as AsRockNRollAsMe. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. But now I got to get in my first request here. Then we'll get to some Hotel California, and then we'll get to Against the Wind. And then I got even more than that. Oh, Fred. I don't see you on here tonight, Fred. But Fred Sabo, if that's your real name, Sabo. I sure miss you, buddy. And I look forward to singing with you again here real soon. Fred, he sent me a message. Everybody knows Fred from the Mustang Lounge coming in and singing this one. He said, you got to play this one on your stream, but he ain't here to sing it with me tonight. So Fred, when and if you do watch this, I hope you will chime in and sing along. Just type out the words. This one's for Fred. Little DavidAllanCoe. It goes, well, it was all I could do to keep from crying. Hold on, something ain't right. I need a tambourine here. I normally ain't playing guitar. I normally ain't even singing. I'm just standing there backing Fred up, playing on the tambourine. So here we go. Well, it was all I could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain. But you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me by my name. You don't have to call me Fred Sabo. You don't have to call me Ace of Mills. No, you don't have to call me Brandon Fulton anymore. Even though you're on my fighting side. I thought it was Brandon Houston. Shout out to Brandon, and I hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Who's singing with me out there tonight? I heard my name a few times in your phone book. Hello, hello. And I seen it on the signs where Thunder Rose used to play. Yeah, the only time I know I'll hear of Jack Bunch is when Jesus has his final judgment day. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me by my name. Well, a good friend of mine named Marshall Shackelford wrote this song, and he told me it was a perfect country and western song. I wrote him back a letter, and I told him it was not the perfect country and western song. He hadn't said anything about mama, or trains, or trucks, or prison, or getting drunk at the Mustang on a Friday night. Do it, the song, and he sent it to me, and after reading it, well, I realized that my friend had written the perfect country and western song. And I felt obliged to include it on this album. Here's the last verse for you folks. Well, I was drunk the day my mama got out of prison. And I went to pick her up, in the rain. Before I could get to the station in a pickup truck, she got run over by a damned old train. Yeah, I'll hang around as long as you will let me. don't you ever call me by my name, by my name. DavidAllanCoe. Look what you started, Fred. That song turned me into a plum rascal right there. A plum rebel rascal. Made me say all kinds of names and drop all kinds of names on people. You know, we were supposed to be at the Mustang playing, and then this coronavirus, COVID-19 pandemic hit us. I say coronavirus like that because I think of that little hamster, the little video I shared where somebody touches it, turns around and says, coronavirus. You know what I'm talking about? You get me? You got me? So, I'll tell you, I love them. I love everybody. Jesus says love everybody. You don't have to like everybody. I mean, I ain't saying Jesus said that, but I love everybody, but I don't like everybody. So maybe I need to like everybody. I might need to take a swig out of this right here. I have mixed drinks about feelings. I do. Before I go any further, good old cranberry juice there. That's all it is. All right. I like most of the people that I named just now, name dropped in that song. But I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna pick on one person out of the bunch. Jack Bunch, that is. I don't know you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. But I remember when I was 16, you treated me like pure shit over there. You said, you just some rock and roller. You can't play country music. You can't be like the Thunder Rose Band here at the Mustang. Well, buddy, I just proved you wrong because I sung some DavidAllanCoe. So that only let me sing Simple Man all them years ago. He said, we don't know no damn creed. What are you talking about? So that Napoleon complex, that short man syndrome got to him. So wherever you're at tonight, Jack Bunch, I hope you're well. Thunder Rose, I hope you're well too, you bunch of old farts. Sorry. It's the booze talking, I promise. I'm just kidding. Let bygones be bygones. But anyway, all I got to say is if they don't like it, baby, they can kiss my ass. But anyway, take the shades off. So that's the only gripe I got. Them hateful men. I tell you what, I hope they found peace. I surely do. But it's all love here tonight, right? See what you done, Fred? Gosh, I'm gonna let Fred sing that one next time. Only Fred. All right. I love everybody, okay? Jack Bunch, Thunder Rose Band, I love all of y'all, okay? I may not like all of y'all, but I love all of y'all. All right, so we'll leave it at that. Michael Ingram. Yes, Michael Ingram's on here. I'm going to play you a song, Michael Ingram, here in just a minute. I'm going to play your song, JohnDenver, Take Me Home Country Roads. I saw that you were on last night. I miss you, man. I saw that you were on last night, and I didn't get to play your song because I didn't see that you were on until after. But I'm gonna play it for you tonight. All right? Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna play these other two, and then I'll play that one. Oh, I'll tell you what, they may not mind. They may not mind the people that are waiting because Michael Ingram asked for this song last week. I'm gonna play this one, and then I'll play Hotel California, then I'll play Against the Wind. But I gotta mention, we're sponsored by A&W Root Beer. All right, that's who we're sponsored by tonight, and I got to tell y'all, that I have concocted Crown Royal with A&W Root Beer. Maybe that's why I'm speaking on my feelings. I'm on a drunken rant again. Somebody call the radio station and tell them I'm on a drunken rant again. The Crown Royal, A&W Root Beer, I pushed them together, and here it is. Look at that. Look at that. I'm tearing it up. Sorry, if Mama's on here, sorry, Mama. I'm just kidding. Love you, brother. I'm going to play Michael's song right now. This is a John Denver tune. I love everybody. I promise y'all I do. I mean, if I saw any of y'all, I don't care if I didn't like somebody so bad that I just, you know, if I saw they were hurting or they were in need, I'd help them. I'd reach out a hand for them. But I might trip them when they get back up, but I'll help them up. Don't think I won't. I'll help them up now. All right, I'm going to play Michael's song here. This is Country Roads, and I think Mama wants to hear this one too. I got a text saying it, so we're going to play it. Here we go. Little John Denver. Then we'll do some Eagles, and I'll stop talking so much. Fred, look what you've done. I need to leave that up to Fred next time, don't I? Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Like a country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted in the sky. Just a taste of moonshine, a teardrop in her eye. Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning, she calls me. The radio reminds me of home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place where I belong. Oh, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. Oh, country road, take me home to the place I belong. Oh, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, oh, take me home, country road. Oh, take me home, country road. Oh, take me home, country road. Oh, thank you, Diana. It always goes by too quick on here. Hello, Darlene Lowe Walker. I looked at the time and it's already 40 minutes in and I got sad, man. These people that come on here and do these 20-minute, 30-minute streams, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. That's for you, Michael. Hope you like it, brother. Miss you, man. Hope to see you soon, though. Hope to see you soon. Welcome to the Lonely Hearts Club. If you're just tuning in, I should have said this a long time ago. My name's Chris Ellis. and I'm spilling all the beans tonight. All right. Tell me what you're drinking on. If you're watching this and you haven't said yet, where you're watching from, especially if you're new to the show. I love seeing what kind of reach we're getting. Hold on. What kind of reach we're getting. And by the way, I want to back up real quick. As far as tightness goes, I'm going to throw them all a curveball. Thunder Rose Band, the Mustang, was great. And I'm only a little bit bitter about the fact that I sung with them one time, practiced with them, and then they dropped me and said, no. And they started playing with old Jack Bunch again, who had a big old chip on his shoulder, at least with me anyway. But we played Faithfully by Journey one time, and it was killer, man. So mainly, I'm just talking about the old hateful Roger Hembry and oh shoot, I just name dropped. I just said, I mean Roger Hensley, Roger Hannity, Jack. I gotta stop saying last names. But they need to stop being so bitter too. So there you go. Oh well. Can't be liked by everybody, I reckon. Okay. Let's move on. Hotel California by request. Maybe they're somewhere doing a live stream tonight. I don't know. Maybe they're playing a show, rocking and rolling, tearing the house down, singing, they call me a fireman, that's my name. Who knows? Maybe they are. I don't know. Marshall, you need to come get me. I'm done. Fred, you need to come take his show over. All right, Hotel California coming up right now. Let's do it. By request, who's ready to sing Miller High Life, baby? I hear you, Michael. Let's do it. Yep. By the way, if you're watching this and you want to leave a tip, you can. PayPal.me/ChrisEllisOfficial is the way to do it. If you ain't on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, you can even send it on Messenger. No amount is too big. No amount is too small. Whatever you got, you throw my way. Feel free. If not, just share this video. Tell your friends to get on over here. Watch a show. It's Friday night. Let's do it up. Let's sing it. Haunted dark desert highway. Cool wind in my hair. Warm smell of eucalyptus rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell. I was thinking to myself, it could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up a candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Say, her mind is stiffened and twisted. She got a Mercedes Benz, yeah. She got a lot of pretty boys. She called friends. How they dance in the courtyard. A sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember. Oh, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain. I said, please bring me my wine. He said, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away. Pink champagne on ice. She said, we're all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they gathered for defeats. They stab you with their stealing knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I said, I had to find a passage back to the place I was before. Relaxing tonight, man, we are programmed to receive. You can check it anytime you like, but you can never leave. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, a lovely place. Said they're living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise from your alibi. You're welcome so much, Mr. Room One. Thank you. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Some Hotel California, the Eagles. How can't you not like the Eagles? Well, until the record company takes down your YouTube videos. I still love the Eagles. I'm listen. Okay, let me just say one last thing. All right. You know, here's the thing. I say all this in good fun, man. I do. I really do. I hope you're having as much fun as me. The thing is, music needs outlaws, man. Music needs rebels. Music needs people like Hank Williams and Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard. Music needs those people again because music don't have those people anymore. It's a fake ace industry. It's a fake ass industry. Sorry, kids. But it is. It's so fake. It's so phony. It's so many people running around here looking the same, singing the same songs, acting the same. I want to be different from all that. And if it gets a record deal, great. If it don't, great. I'm going to keep doing this thing. Call them like I see them, play what I want to play what my heart feels, write what my heart feels, say what my heart feels. And right now, the only last thing I got to say, because I've talked about it a lot tonight, I'm swelling their heads up big. Just out of curiosity, really, what is a Thunder Rose? Because I kind of knew what a weekender was, but what is a Thunder Rose? Makes me think of the Garth Brooks song, The Thunder Rolls, though, which is, maybe it's a play on that. It's a rose that only comes out when the thunder hits. Okay, I'm done. All right, I'm done. I got to play Against the Wind now. I love you, Al Webb. I love you, Wayne Mullins. All right, here we go. Marshall, I love you too. Where are you at tonight, Marshall? I bet Marshall and Fred and Al and Wayne's all riding around together right now. Got the music blasting, blaring, having a good old time. I bet they are. I bet they are. Coming up, we might go over tonight. We might go a little bit over. I'm going to do some Brooks and Dunn. I know that. I got to play, well, I was going to play Santeria, but I ain't seen Mindy on here, so we might wait till I see Mindy again. I got to play a Billie Eilish tune that I plan on playing. I might play some Stones. I'm going to play a BenHarper song, of course, and maybe some of TheWho. So we got it lined out pretty good. But if you do want to, if you got any particular song that you want to request, I'm going to do another request right now. Hope you like this one. This is one of my favorite songs, if not my favorite song of all time. I've got a few of them. But this one and Wider Shade of Pale and Running on Empty, some of my favorites of all time. By request, here's some BobSeger. Some more BobSeger. I need me a piano, though. Seems like yesterday It was long ago. Janie was lovely, she was the queen of my night. There in the darkness with the radio playing low. See us how we share, mountains how we move. Call like wildfire out of control. There was nothing left to burn and nothing left to prove. I remember what she said to me. Now she swore that it never would end. Remember how she held me oh so tight. Which I didn't know now and I didn't know then. Against the wind, we're running against the wind. We're young and strong and we were running against the wind. Years grow slowly past. I find myself alone, surrounded by strangers I thought were my friends. Found myself further and further from my home, and I guess I lost my way. Oh, so many roads. I wasn't living to run, and I was running to live. Never worried about paying or even how much I owe. Moving 8 miles a minute for months at a time, breaking all the rules that have been. Gotta find myself searching for shelter again and again. Against the wind, look something against the wind. I found myself seeking shelter against the wind. Well, those drifters' days are past me now. I got so much more to think about. Deadlines and commitment. What you leaving to leave out? Against the wind, running against the wind. I'm older now, but I'm still running against the wind. Well, I'm older now, but I'm still running against the wind. Against the wind. Where you at, Jim Bob Shell? Against the wind. Still running against the wind. Running against the wind. Against the wind. See the Cowboys ride against the wind. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. See the Cowboys ride against the wind. Running against the wind. Running against the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind, yeah, yeah, yeah. Against the wind, running against the wind, against the wind. I had to send that out. Little special note there on Jim Bob Shell. Where you at, man? Miss you, old Jim Bob. He's somewhere doing something. But shout out to you, man. Hello, Miss Vicky Walker Cable. Good to see you on. I remember Jim Bob done that song and tagged me. Jim Bob's a guy I know from around here, and I just listened to him. Just got a message from him just the other day. I was going through some old messages and found an audio recording. There's Jim Bob on the other end. He says, "Hey, Chris!" I love old Greg Turner, man. You rascal, Greg. I tell you what. This Crown Royal and A&W root beer has done got me at it. But old Greg Turner talking about Jim Bob, his brother-in-law. He said, when are we going to get together and play some music? Whenever you want to, Jim Bob. Whenever you're able to. We'll put it that way. You give me a holler. I don't ever use people's last names, and here I am just dropping them all over the place here tonight. You know, Against the Wind is a song that if you really study it, and you really listen to the words, that's a song that could bring a tear to your eye. That is a song that somebody, I don't know if BobSeger wrote it. I'm assuming he had a part in it at least, if he didn't write the whole thing. That's a traveler's tale right there. That's somebody that's, roughed it. You can tell. They've been through the trenches, man. They've had a little bit of a rugged time in life. I love that song. How about an original song? One that I ain't played in forever. I'm going to try it. This one's called ThatDay. Here we go. Ever since that day, decided to walk away. Leave me standing here with my heart in my hand. Ever since that day, I still had nothing to say. Everything is so unclear and no one understands how it feels to be. My life ends, how it feels to lose my best friend. I need more than that to get me through the night. And I know I can't go back. Only you can make things right. I need more to hold on to when it comes down to this. So right now, all I need is you. It's you I miss. It's you I miss. Ever since I saw you smile, I fell in love with you. Now I'm living in denial, trying to get over you. Ever since I saw you cry, I still ask myself why. If you love me, oh, if you love me so much, why can't you give me a try? Just to show you how much I want to hold. Just to know you, I'll never ever hurt you. I'll never ever hurt you again. I need more than that to get me through the night. And I know I can't go back. Only you can make things right. I need more to hold on to when it comes down to this. So right now, I need it. It's you I miss. It's you I miss. And I'm ready to start over again. And I am ready to make you mine again. And I am ready to quit labor down. I am ready to love you, my friend. I need more than that to get me through the night. And I know I can't go back. Only you can make this right. I need more to hold on to when it comes down to this. Oh, right now, all I need is you. It's you I miss. It's you I miss. Ever since that day you decided to walk away, I still miss you. Ever since that day you left me with nothing to say, I still miss you. I still miss you. ThatDay, off from my first full album, Looking Out Your Window. Yeah, man, that was cool. I didn't flub up any of the lyrics until the last line. Miss Vicky was already singing. I think you can still download that song. I think I've still got it up for download. Let me know if any of you try. Most of the songs that are on my Reverb Nation, most of the original music, you can download for free. ReverbNation.com/Chris Ellis Official. It's got my bio on there. It's got exclusive pics and videos. You can become a fan. It's a really cool site, and it's my official website. So go check that out and download that song. That Day. Me and my friend B-Dogs, shout out to B-Dogs. I'm just living in the past. I'm like my dad tonight, man. I'm like, oh, son. I'm living in the past tonight. Straight reminiscing, straight recollecting, baby. Reminiscing, baby. Thinking about yesterday. That's what I'm doing tonight, man. We recorded a video, and Brian didn't really, he had never done a music video, so he was trying to pair it all up and sync what was coming out of my mouth with the music. And this is probably, gosh, we were probably 19, 20 years old. It was when that album came out. And we were doing it up at the Pinnacle. Thank you, Miss Vicky. Thank you so much. Thank you for singing with me, too. We're doing it up at the Pinnacle, which is, right down the road from here. Like I told y'all, by the way, if you're watching, my name is Chris Ellis. You're watching the Lonely Hearts Club. I'm live here in the Cumberland Gap, right on Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia border. Tell me where you're watching from. So anyway, the Pinnacle is real close to us. And we were up there, and we recorded the video, and it shows me standing out, looking out over the towns, the 3 states and all this. Because you can see all 3 states up at the Pinnacle for those of you who don't live here. It's beautiful. If you ever come this way, got to go to the Pinnacle. And we recorded a lot of it up there, and it shows me. I'll never forget, man, people trashed this video on YouTube. Trashed it to the point where I would be like, man, can you please take it down? Please. He'd be like, nah, man, it's good. Finally, he deleted his whole channel, and I couldn't have been happier. I mean, the video did not sync up with the music at all. I don't know that it was the song. I think it was more the video. People made quite a spell of it. They surely did. I mean, they were like, I'm watching this, and it was mostly people locally. Them jelly beans locally. They were just like, were there going to be animals come out of the woods and talk to you, or what was the deal? What was the premise of the video? So they trashed it. They trashed it. They said, trashed me, trashed it. I've always worn tight shirts. That's just my thing. That's just I like tight clothes, man. That's what rock stars do, right? Look at him wearing shirts 2 times too small for him. I'm still here. I don't know where you all are at over there on YouTube that trashed that video, but I'm wasted away again in Margaritaville. Hey, did I mention that we're sponsored by Ice Cubes Icebreakers? Raspberry sherbet, because we are. Ice Cubes. And they're really good, too. I mean, they're so good. I'm going to have one right now. Also, I got to mention, I'm trying to not mention the same sponsors as last night. But if you missed part 1 of the show, you need to go back and watch it. Part 1 was last night. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Go back and watch it. We had a good time. We're having a good time on here tonight, too. But last night was a special episode since I wasn't on last Friday. But Fridays are the usual days. Let me know if that works for everybody. Also, again, I need to mention, if you want to come on and hang out, I'm not sure if it's still an option on Facebook to do it anymore. If you can figure out how to do it, I love guests. Come on. If you want a tip, you sure can. Because after all, we're sponsored by viewers like you. All right? Viewers like you all. We're like your local PBS station. PayPal.me/Chris Ellis Official is a safe and secure way to do it. If you're on Facebook, you can also do it through Messenger. No amount's too small. Even if it's $1, whatever you got, send it my way. If you can't, that's fine too. I know times are tight for everybody. Just share and tag your friends. Let them know what we're doing over here. Let's get some more eyes on this thing here. I want to do a song now that I just shared since we've been on, since we've had our last one, I've done a video for it, and y'all were really great with it. And thank you. It's one of them new tunes. Some of that newfangled music the kids are listening to. Is this one? BillieEilish. This chick's wild, man. I don't know about her personally, but I know this is a great song, and I love it very much. So I hope you all will too. This one's OceanEyes. By the way, if I haven't told y'all, I'm thankful for you being here with me tonight on a Friday night, especially those who were with me last night too. Thank you. I've been watching you for some time. I can't stop staring at those ocean eyes, burning cities and napalm skies, 15 flares inside those ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes, no fear. You really know how to make me cry. You give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Yeah. Never fallen from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes. I've been walking through the world gone blind. I can't stop thinking of your diamond mind. Careful creature, made friends with time. He left too lonely with her diamond mind. Those ocean eyes, no fear. Really know how to make me cry. You give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Yeah. Never fallen from quite this high on any ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes. No fear. Really know how to make me cry. Give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Never fallen from quite this high on any ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes. Thank you all for letting me play that one, and thank you for sharing it. If you still have not watched it, not seen it, go check it out. It's a pretty cool video, especially the whole concept for it over on YouTube. I'm going to do something now, a song that I want to play by request here that I'm wanting to do, and I hope you'll like it too. It's a little dark. It's a little wild. It's been stuck in my head for the past few weeks now. And probably getting ready to turn you on to a band that you may never have heard. But I love this one. Hope y'all will too. my favorite thing, wandering a thing. Hurt me if you can. You're my favorite star, wondering how far. I made a big mistake. I heard her, but I didn't know. I heard her 'cause I can't let go. I heard her 'cause she's a killing joke. I heard her, but I didn't know. I heard her 'cause I can't let go. I heard her 'cause she's a killing joke. I will hurt you in the morning. I will love you in the night. I will hurt you in the morning. I will love you in the night. You're my sweetest thing. Something strange began. Hit me with your call. You're my favorite star. I will raise your heart. Cruel and ugly thing. I heard her 'cause I can't let go. I heard her 'cause she's a killing joke. I heard her, but I didn't know. I heard her 'cause it's time to go. I heard her, but I didn't know. To face the cold within. I will hurt you in the morning. I will love you in the night. I will hurt you in the morning. I will love you in the night. I will hurt you in the morning. I will love you in the night. I will hurt you in the morning. Yeah, yeah. I will hurt you in the night. Yeah. EndofGreen. A lot different from what we normally play here, but that song speaks to me. Yes, thank you, Diana. It's in the guy's voice normally, so I can't even get as deep. But man, it's so good. It's so good. I don't know. You hear me over here? Oh, wheezing over here. I'm going to try something. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm going to try, though. Speaking of more bands that you don't know and have never heard, let me turn you on to something else. If I can't do it, then we'll come back to it someday and do it better. But I got a story about this one. When I'm restless, when I'm broken, when my heart's been sinking heavy carry like a storm from the darkness. In the distance, there's an answer, like a lighthouse in a storm. Still waters, won't you carry me home? Still waters, give me peace in my soul. When I'm weary and I can't go on, still waters, come and carry me home. I'm the angel, I'm the sinner, sailing forward on highs and every low. Let me rest there by the river, with my reflection nobody really knows. Still waters, carry me home. Still waters, give me peace in my soul. When I'm weary and I can't go on, still waters, come and carry me home. Oh, carry me home. For my brother, for my sister, fighting battles that nobody ever sees. Don't you give up, don't you give in. Let the water bring you silent reverie. Still waters, come and carry me home. Still waters, bringing peace to my soul. When you're weary and you can't go on, still waters, come and carry me home. Still waters, carry me home. So I just shared that just the other day by a band called TheHelloDarlins. The name of that song is Still Waters. I did not plan to play it tonight. I don't even know it. So those chords were totally just ad-libbed. Matt Anderson sings in that one, and I've played Matt Anderson stuff on here before. What a song. What a powerful song. I heard that the other day. I was out mowing about a week ago. Got all messed up with allergies from that, and that's why I didn't have a live stream last week. But I heard that song and it come on, and it was so powerful. Please don't just listen to my version. Please go listen to the actual real deal. They're so good. They're so good. Matt Anderson comes in, just knocks it out of the park, and just the female voice at the beginning, just great, awesome, powerful lyrics. They're onto something, and they got a cool band name, the TheHelloDarlins. And the reason that I'm really pitching these guys, and I'm going to even tag them in this, is because a little story. I got to looking around, checking for them on social media. Went to their Facebook, their Instagram, their YouTube. I knew they were a band kind of just getting going. I don't know who's all in the band. I don't know what kind of careers they've had separately. But I knew this band was kind of new. So I sent them a message and a comment, and I said, and they're an Americana, kind of roots, folky band, which I can do. I've done it many times with my original stuff. I sent them a message. I said, man, y'all are so powerful with this. Whoever's running their pages, I'm not sure if it's them, but I said, y'all are so powerful with this. I'd love to open up for you all at some shows. And they listened to my stuff, and they sent some encouraging words back, and thanked me for sharing their music, which is pretty rare. in music these days to have that kind of interaction with the band. But y'all be sure to go like them. Go follow them and tell them that Chris Ellis sent you there to them. I'd love to do some shows with them someday. And I'm just saying, maybe on the next one, maybe I could sing with y'all. That'd be pretty cool. You already had Matt Anderson, so. But you get very cool. And commend them and show your support to them. Look them up. They got a cool band name. Come on. I mean, come on. Come on, Conway Twitty. Come on. All right. We haven't had any guest on here. And I know we're closing in on the 90 minutes. We haven't had any guest, one single guest. That changes now. We got to check in with him. Ladies and gentlemen, he's been bunkered down. Gosh, he's having a time. You even lost your little margarita drink. You really are paranoid there, Carl. Ladies and gentlemen, first guest of the evening, Carl the Nutcracker. Here he is. Hey, guys, what's up, everybody? Good to be here tonight, man. Hey, I saw about Taterhead's problems last night, dude, with the stimulus and everything. And, man, I haven't got no stimulus either, dude. I don't know what's going on. I guess, Taterheads and Nutcrackers, man. We don't get our stimuluses and none of that. But, hey, it's all good. Life's great. Yeah, gravy, man. Hey, mind your biscuits. Life will be great. That's what Casey Musgrave said. Yeah, wow. Carl, you're sounding a little bit like Taterhead, by the way. Can you tell in your actual voice, Carl? His mouth's open. See, his mouth's just hung open, listening to every word. Can you tell him, Carl, how you're really doing? Because I mean, they know your actual voice now, so And we're gonna hear from producer Bill here in a little while. We're gonna follow up with him, but tell us all how things are really going, if you would. I reckon what y'all's want to know here today is how things are really going. I reckon they ain't going about the same as ever. They've opened up everything back here in Tennessee, and I don't know when I'll get to the beach again. These people spreading this crap all around. Too afraid to even go out my front door and give me some biscuits and mustard when I want them, or some French fried potatoes. Still snacking on pork and beans and potted meat. But I'm hoping life will be good here soon. As long as they don't try to make me take that vaccine, because I'll tell you right now, Chris, I ain't taking no vaccine. I ain't taking nothing. I don't want nothing the government's selling. Well, I agree with that, Colonel. That whole vaccine business, that is scary stuff. I don't believe I'll take it either. So, look, man, until this thing ends or blows over or whatever's going to happen, I'm right down here in the bunker with you. So we'll go through this thing together. Us and Ceramic Elvis back there. Taterhead, wherever he's at. He's probably out partying. I reckon we don't need no Taterhead in here. He's out there running these roads all over the place, bringing in who knows what on you and me, producer Bill, Chinna Llama, Ceramic Elvis. I can't have none of that. Now, somebody's going to stand up and be a leader and see this thing through. I guess it'll have to be me. All right, well, Carl the Nutcracker, I appreciate your time. Carl the Nutcracker, y'all, still holding down the fort. Hey, you guys, be good. See you until next time. Woo, cowabunga, dude. I'm glad I didn't cough on him. He's a paranoid little schizo. Little wild man. He's wild. We're all wild. I mean, I'm sitting down here in the bunker, basement, studio, talking to you all. So it's a wild time. Uh-oh. Speaking of, up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's a flower from Toucan Sam. Cuckoo. I mean, it's Fruit Loops. It's got to be tagged in this, so shout out to Fruit Loops. We've lost our minds here. Producer Bill, he's still going to be on here tonight, by the way, guys. Also, do want to mention another great sponsor. YouTube, you got to get up in my grill. This is shot by a MacBook computer. Yes, Apple sponsoring us. Speaking of things that could bring about the end of the world, an apple with a bite taken out of it, and it's on the back of my computer. There you go. All right. If you're watching this and you're saying, what in the world is it going on? What's this boy talking about? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I do think we need to liven the mood, though. I think the mood has been a little lowered, and we need to liven it. So if you're still watching this, I'm going to hang with you for about 15 more minutes. Why not, you know? Take a sip, finish off whatever you got. And I'll tell you what, put that memory track on. Let's go back a little ways. I don't know what a memory track is, but let's do it. Mama got a squeeze box she wear on her chest. When daddy come home, he never get no rest. She playing all night, and the music's all right. Mama got a squeeze box, daddy never sleep at night. Who's singing with me? Well, the kids don't eat, and the dog can't sleep. No escape from the music in the whole damn street. But she playing all night, and the music's all right. Mama got a squeeze box, daddy never sleep at night. She go in and out, and in and out, and in and out, and in and out. She's playing all night, and the music's all right. Mama got a squeeze box, daddy never sleep at night. She goes, squeeze me, come on and squeeze me, come on and tease me like you do. I'm so in love with you. Mama got a squeeze box, daddy never sleep at night. Hey! Pretend it's a banjo, won't you? Ha-ha. Well, she playing all night, and the music is all right. Mama got a squeeze box, daddy never sleep at night. Patricia Majors, where you at? That was your song. That was your tune. SqueezeBox by TheWho. That'll get you up and moving. I know it will. All right. There were so many other songs I wanted to do, but we've run out of time. I know I said I was going to do a few more here. We're weeding them down. We're weeding them down. All right. I'll play a couple more. That's what we'll do. Play a couple more. Mom sent a request for this one. So we're going to do this one. She sent a text over. Who knows where she's at? She might be out in Florida somewhere on a beach. Maybe she's snuck by them all and she's made it to the beach. I don't know. She wanted to hear this one, though. KennyChesney tune. We'll play it for her. Feel free to chime in and sing along with me. Baby, here I am again, kicking dust in the canyon wind, waiting for that sun to go down. Made it up my Holland Drive, hell-bent we were getting high, high above the lights of town. You and tequila make me crazy. run like poison in my blood. One more night, kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. "30 days and 30 nights, been putting up a real good fight. There were times I thought you'd win. It's so easy to forget. Better taste the morning live, so I wouldn't go back there again. You and tequila make me crazy. Run like poison in my blood. One more night, kill me, baby. One's one too many. One more's never enough. When it come to you, all the damage I could do. It's always your favorite sentence. How do it? You and tequila make me crazy. You run like poison in my blood. One more night, kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. Never enough. Never enough. You and tequila make me crazy. You and tequila. The song will forever make me think of the Old Town Grill shows. Shout out to Old Town Grill over there. All right. I'm gonna do a couple more here. And I know I mentioned a lot earlier that we didn't get to, but we'll do it next week. We'll get to them next Friday night, same time, probably a little earlier. You know how I am about time. Ellis boy can't tell time. Probably a little earlier, I hope. But we'll be back again. I'll do some Stones for you then. I know I mentioned doing some Stones. I also want to do a Nitty Gritty Dirt Band song next week. I'm not going to do it tonight. We'll save it. Mindy, whenever you see this, we'll do Santeria for you next time I see you on. And I mentioned this last night too. We didn't only lose LittleRichard. We also lost Brian Howe, who was another singer for Bad Company. And I played Shooting Star last night. We might play some more Bad Company next week. And some Brooks and Dunn. I didn't get to any of that, but that's okay. Hope you'll join me back here next week and spread the love. Share this video. Tell your friends about it. Tell them what we're doing here. I think I've covered everything else. I remember something else I didn't cover. Again, ReverbNation.com/Chris Ellis Official. That is where you can find all my original music. My bio, I had a brain freeze there. My bio, exclusive pics videos, you can become a fan. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. That's the place where I always post new videos first there, and that's a big way to support me. If you're watching this, make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube, as well as liking me on Facebook. See Music Officials, my music page. That's the primary page I use. Make sure you do that. I'm on Twitter too. CE Music Official. I'm on Instagram under Chris Ellis Official. I got it all covered. On Twitch as well, and about to be on TikTok here before too long. Still working on that new album. Of course, any promotion for the show, some better internet to help us out here. So any tips will go towards those things. If you want to tip, again, no amount's too small. PayPal.me/ChrisEllisOfficial. You can do that, or you can do it through Facebook Messenger as well. And any prayer requests tonight that we have, leave them. Of course, I mentioned a little Tiny earlier, my mama's dog. Prayers for her and all my family, as well as myself. Could always use prayers. Anybody else has any? Leave them here. I know we act wild and get crazy, but any prayer requests, man, definitely. I'm gonna play a song here in a second. Speaking of prayer requests, that will go hand in hand with that. But definitely tell me what was your favorite song tonight that you liked, and always, again, if you could tell me what your favorite day of the week is that we have these streams on. That's always very helpful too. All right, okay. He wants to get in here, ladies and gentlemen. We've been waiting for the past 2 days. Producer Bill, here he is.
My fellow Americans, it is so good to finally be on here. I just want to emphasize that I hope everybody is still practicing social distancing and staying at home and wearing masks when you go out. By the way, them 2 people that told me they was going to send me masks on here, I guess they lied to me. Just like Monica Lewinsky lied when she said that I had sexual relations with her because I did not have. Okay, Bill, you don't have to tell them that. You tell them that all the time. Whoever said they was going to send you a mask, they need to send the Nutcracker one too, because he's paranoid as can be. I mean, you saw him on here. Taterhead's running wild. Taterhead ain't even got no stimulus check. I don't know. Do you think you can help maybe get Donald Trump and the rest of the government to send Nutcrackers and Taterhead stimulus checks, Bill? I will see what I can do for my fellow Americans. But in the meantime, just hold steady, hold tight, and we will get through this together. Much love and good night. And once again, I did not. Okay. Producer Bill, everybody. Producer Bill. Thank you.
Producer Bill. And off he goes. All right. Wild. We have a wild time on this show. It's all in good fun, though, ain't it? Well, it hangs above my altar like they hung him from a cross. I keep one in my wallet for the times that I feel lost. And a wooden frame with splinters, well, my family needs to pray. If you listen real close, you hear the words he used to say. I've got a picture of Jesus. In his arms, my prayers rest. I've got a picture of Jesus. With him we shall be forever blessed. It has been spoken, he will come again. Will you recognize this King among men? Oh, in a wood frame with splinters, my family needs to pray. If you listen close, you hear the words he used to say. I've got a picture of Jesus, and in his arms, my prayers rest. I've got a picture of Jesus, in his arms we shall be forever blessed. With him we shall be forever blessed. With him we shall be forever blessed. Forever blessed. Little sample of some BenHarper there. He come out with a new song today. Go check it out. Picture of Jesus. I've got that, the full version of that song on my YouTube. I needed a cough drop, so we cut it short. But last song here tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all of you. God bless you. Thank you so much for being here with me. Stay healthy, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your pets. Take care of each other. How about one more original song for the road? She mean to me. I got a woman. She mean to me. I got a woman. Mean to me. That mean old woman's mean as she can be. Get on your horse and ride. Get on your horse and ride. Get on your horse and ride. Ride off through the town. Ow. I got a woman, got a white dress on. I got a woman, got a white dress on. I got a woman, got a white dress on. That mean old woman's got a black horse on. Oh, get on your horse and ride. Get on your horse and ride. Get on your horse and ride. Ride off through the night. Son, get on your horse and ride. Get on your horse and ride. Get on your horse and ride. Ride off through the night. Hey, hey. I got a woman, she's got a gun. I got a woman, she's got a gun. I got a woman, she's got a gun. That mean old woman's got me on the run. Get on your horse and ride. Get on your horse and ride. Get on your horse and ride. Ride off through the night. Get on your horse and ride. Get on your horse and ride. Get on your horse and ride. Ride off through the night. Take it home. Get on your horse and ride. You can download that one for free, ReverbNation.com/ChrisEllisOfficial. And did I mention, I did not mention, we are coming up, hello Thomas Downford, we are coming up on the 100th episode of the Lonely Hearts Club, but there's only 2 shows left in this season, which means next week, we're at number 98. I will see you all then. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. Good night, YouTube. See you later, alligator. Facebook after a while.